When I'm working with couples, I come from it from a place of attachment theory. Now, with attachment theory, you're looking at the concept of attachment styles. A lot of my clients, they've maybe heard about attachment styles. They've maybe looked up what attachment style they might be. They may have been told by somebody else what attachment style they have. But often, even though they know the terminology, may know a little bit about what their style looks like, they don't understand the concept in general and kind of how it plays itself out in their interactions. Now, attachment, what it is you're looking at, each of us as human beings is looking for a relationship that is an emotionally safe relationship. It's the place where when everything goes to crap, we can go to that person and say, okay, I can relax around you. I know you've got my best interests in mind. I can go out and explore the world. And when things are all done, I can come back and you will still be there for me. That's our base. That's our attachment person. Now, with that, we are developing an understanding of who that person is from the moment we're born. And I'm talking like the moment we pop out of the womb, we're saying to ourselves, the person who pays the most attention to me, the person who attends to my needs, is the person who cares about me the most. So we're looking at often primary caregiver, often the mom, which is when I cry, that person responds. When I'm hungry, that person responds. So that person, however they respond to me, is how someone who cares about me would respond. It's not always a healthy model, but it's the model we're given. Our lizard brain is just saying, that's the way this person acts. They are the person who cares about me, so that's how everyone who cares about me will act. Now, we end up with kind of three main types of attachment. We have a secure attachment, which basically says, whenever I needed something, mom was there. So I learned that I can trust that the person who cares about me is always going to be there for me. They're always going to be a safe place for me. Then we have an anxious attachment, which says sometimes mom responded, sometimes she didn't. And so I learn I need to be vigilant for when she's there so I can take advantage of it. And I need to be on guard because she could leave at any moment. Then we have the avoidant. And the avoidant says, mom really never was there. So what I learn is just don't expect it. I don't expect the person who cares about me to be there. So when they're not there, it doesn't mean they don't care, because people who care aren't around all the time. Now, when we get to be adults, the way this looks is someone who's got secure attachment, their belief is if you care about someone, you're there for them. So they themselves are consistent. But they also evaluate if the person that they're in relationship with isn't consistent, their brain says, well, that person doesn't care about me then. Because if they really cared, they would be consistent. You go to the anxious person. The anxious person has become hyper vigilant at seeing every little sign that could possibly mean the other person is about to leave. So they become very anxious about, is the relationship safe? They're evaluating every phrase, every look, every movement. They're watching the clock. They're saying, is this relationship safe right now for me? The challenge with that is because that's the model they learned, they actually assume this person cares about me. And so you get this sense of they're with someone who's wishy-washy because they see it as that's how people who care about you act, is sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. We take a look then at the avoidant. The avoidant has this thought of, yeah, I care about you, but I'm just doing my own thing. I don't need to be around you to show you that I care. And I don't expect you to be around me. That's not what people who care do. What happens is you get people who it's mixed attachment styles, and now they're butting heads, that it's the person who doesn't expect you to be around feels like you're being clingy because you want to be around all the time. The person who expects you to be wishy-washy is extra anxious all the time because they can't figure out why you're not leaving. So we get all these intermingled attachment styles that cause people to feel emotionally unsafe, and then there's conflict and uncertainty in the relationship, which honestly Job security for me, because now I get to do couples counseling. But it's not fun for the people going through it. So you want to be able to understand your attachment style so that you can learn how to modify it. You can learn to recognize it. You can learn how to work with it to build a healthy relationship, to help your partner understand you, to help understand why you're struggling at the times you are. Now, when I get to this point in the description with my clients, I often hear the pushback of everybody wants to defend their mom. My mom was great. My mom was always there. My mom came to all my games. My mom was home whenever I got home from school. She cooked every meal. We always had dinner together. I get it. Your mom's amazing. I'm not attacking your mom. What I'm saying is, the moment you popped out of the womb, the way she was interacting with you, she may have learned from a seminar that you were supposed to let a kid cry it out. And so she did. She was doing the best she could as a mom. But that taught you, don't expect her to be there. She could have been a single mom working her tail off to make ends meet, provide everything she could. But it meant some of the time she could stop for you and some of the time she couldn't. Some of the times she just said, you know what, you're going to have to be in the crib by yourself for a little bit. No fault of her own. It's just what it was. So I'm not attacking your mom. You don't need to defend your mom to me. All I'm saying is those early experiences gave you a model. So just look at what is the model and how can you become so intensely aware of it that you can now change it. You can work with it. You can succeed. Before you go, hit the like or subscribe button, and in the comments below, let us know how awesome your mom is. We'd love to hear it. In the description below are also some links for more information on attachment if you'd like that. I'm Dr. Mickey Becker with Mood Forward. Thank you for watching.